Isang mapagpalang Biyernes sa inyong lahat, ika-28 ng Mayo, 2021, and welcome po sa the Thank God It's Friday edition of the stock market today. Ito po ang inyong lingkod, Benji Chadoro. Ako po isang retired bank officer na nagsimula mag-invest sa Philippine stock market noong 2007 at ginagawa ko po itong report every day. Nasinimulan ko po noong August of last year. I also report the latest news on your favorite and most active stocks, and if you like the content, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. And if you have stocks in mind that you want reviewed, paki-comment lang po sa comment box at akin pong ipaprioritize. Special po ang ating edition today dahil tatlong balita ang ibabahagi ko sa inyo. Ang S&P rating ng ating bansa, yung Morgan Stanley Composite Index Rebalancing, at ang Wholesale Electricity Spot Market kasamang resulta ng trading sa ating PSE ngayong araw, May 28, 2021, dito lamang sa The Stock Market Today. From the business world, S&P affirms Philippines BBB+ rating. S&P Global Ratings on Thursday kept its BBB+ rating on the Philippines and assigned a stable outlook on expectation of a healthy economic recovery, which will help improve the country's fiscal standing as that has weakened because of the coronavirus crisis. We affirm the ratings because we believe the Philippines will continue to have good economic recovery prospects once the COVID-19 pandemic is contained, and that the government's fiscal performance will strengthen accordingly, S&P said in a statement on Thursday. The current BBB+ rating is a notch away from the A- level grade targeted by the government, while a stable outlook means the rating is likely to be maintained in the next 6 months to 2 years. S&P also maintained its A-2 short-term credit rating for the Philippines, while the outlook on the long-term rating is still stable. The Debt Watcher last affirmed its credit rating for the country in May 2020 with the same stable outlook. S&P said the economy has shown signs of recovery and is expected to rebound as the government continues its vaccine rollout and as the virus spread is contained, backed by strong external position as well as ongoing fiscal infrastructure reforms. The Debt Watcher sees the Philippine economy expanding by 7.9% this year versus last year's 9.6% contraction and the government's 6 to 7% gross domestic product growth target. Next year, S&P expects GDP to grow by 7.2%. So this may be one of the factors why the PSE index soared yesterday. So let's now take a look at the next item. And another reason is that there was a rebalancing in the MSCI or Morgan Stanley emerging markets stocks. No? So this is a commentary by Juan Castro, stocks to buy or sell after the MSCI Philippines rebalancing. Ito'y nangyari po yesterday. MSCI released the findings of its semi-annual index review on May 12, or yung sa year. The MSCI Philippine Standard Index should lose weight in the MSCI Emerging Markets Index, resulting in a combined projected passive outflow of $340 million. Pure Gold, Mega World, and Aboitiz Power would all be removed from the MSCI Standard Index at the protection stage. Pure Gold and MEG will switch the MSCI MSCI Small Cap Index to the MSCI Philippine Small Cap Index, meaning from the standard index, magiging small cap siya. Changes will be made possible after the transition is completed on May 27 or effective today pala yun. So yung opinion niya is that we expect Pure Gold, MEG, and AP to face selling pressure as a result of MSCI rebalancing announcement. Pero tingnan po natin yan kung what happened to Pure Gold, MEG, and AP. I guess the opposite happened. As tracker funds that monitor the MSCI Philippine Standard Index would realign their portfolios accordingly. On the plus side, we anticipate these stocks to bounce back on pre-MSCI rebalancing announcement levels. After the rebalancing, investors will profit from share price fluctuation by 1. Taking advantage of Pure Gold's low stock price. 2. Choose MEG because of its attractive risk-to-reward ratio. MEG is currently trading at 6.53 times. And then buying pullback despite the imposition of tougher quarantine steps in April 2021. Power demand increased by 19% year over year. So recommendation niya is Pure Gold. We recommend investing on pullbacks before the price reaches 33.50. Lower stop loss below 31.50. So this is more on the technical side. Pero on the fundamental side, ang target price ni Pure Gold is 54. No, 54 yung target price ni Pure Gold based on fundamentals. Yung MEG naman, bargain hunters will start collecting at current prices up to 250. Once the stock breaks past 3, further upside is predicted. AP, before 20, bargain hunters will start accumulating at current prices. Once the stock breaks was 23, further upside is required. So more on technical analysis. Pero yung Pure Gold po, based on fundamentals, is 54. AP naman is 30 pesos. Pero MEG, I think MEG is neutral. So tingnan po natin mamaya on what happened to these three stocks. And then our news for the day is on yung power spot market, no? From the business world, power spot market prices double as in May as warm weather set in. So the average power price on the wholesale electricity spot market more than doubled this month to average 7.72 per kilowatt hour from 3.85 in April. Following the surge in demand and supply disruptions, the Independent Electricity Market Operator of the Philippines, IEMOP, said Thursday. For the month of May, the market operator noted an increasing demand trend as warmer temperature prevailed throughout the country. Ang init at saka alinsangan, you got to use the aircon more often. And as the dry season progresses, average demand increased from 10,120 megawatts from the previous months to 11,091 megawatts in May. Wow. The IEMOP said in a statement Thursday, the rise in demand was accompanied by lower supply due to generator outages. So, tumaas yung demand, mababa yung supply. So, nangyayari dyan, tataas yung price, di ba? Kasi low supply and demand. So, the IEMOP Chief Operating Officer Robinson Descanso called this month's average significantly high. The next highest monthly price average was recorded in March at 4.16 pesos per kilowatt hour. So that is contributing to our consumption electricity, which means that ang makikinabang dyan yung Aboitiz Power and Meralco. And by the way, Meralco had a target price of 370, while 30 pesos po ang target price ng Aboitiz Power based on fundamental analysis. So, yung two factors po, yung S&P rating or BBB rating and also the rebalancing on the MSCI or MSCI contributed to our surge in the PSEI and the Philippine stock market yesterday and probably today. So we'll take a look now at the PSE index, what happened today. Okay, the PSEI gained 9.37 points or 0.14%. So mukhang somewhat nag-profit taking, but it's still a gain. 6674.51 po yung closing ng Philippine Stock Exchange Index, and our RSI is at 68, and it continues to surge. Our indicators are already below the closing prices, and tingnan po to yung yellow, blue, and black indicators natin representing the 50 or 20, 50, and 100 respectively, exponential moving average po yan, is below our closing price, meaning bullish na po ang ating Philippine Stock Exchange Index. And tulad ng sinasabi ko po kahapon, ang next area na itatest for resistance is the 7,080 level. Yun po yung next, dito po. Sa 6,900 na po yung next resistance level ng ating Philippine Stock Exchange Index. Kung titignan po natin yung market activity, 119 companies advanced, 69 declined, while 66 remained unchanged. Yung all-share index also gained 0.31%, while the sectoral indices are all in the green except the holding companies, which had a decline of 1.48. Palagay ko nag-profit taking po kasi kahapon holding companies led the way. But everything is in the green, and the gains were led by services at 1.93%. So we will be reviewing the top 10, including yung tatlo po, no? So we will be reviewing Ali, AP, BDO, SMPH, PGOLD, MEG, Ayala Corporation, SM, JGS, and TEL. That will round up our top 10 most active stocks. So let's now take a look at Ali. Okay, Ali had a green candlestick today, but dito po 0.25 or it lost 25 centavos dahil ang comparison po dito sa right side is against the previous day. So yesterday it closed at 34.75, but it's now at 34.50, losing 25 centavos. So tama po siya. But still, I would say that it is bullish since our RSI is already at close to 61. So yung next level na itatest po ng ating Ayala Land would be here. Plot po natin dito sa 38.17 to 38.20 yung next resistance level of Ayala Land. So after Ali, AP. So nagkaroon ng rebalancing po dito, dapat bumaba. Pero what happened was the opposite. Nagkaroon ng breakout si AP, no? Sabi ko na nga ba ito pangitain kasi ito yung previous day. Although this is a small candlestick yesterday, malaki po yung volume. So most probably po, ang mangyayari po ngayon ay tataas po yan. So tumaas nga po. And it is now bullish since the closing price is 23.40, higher than our 20-day and 50-day exponential moving average. RSI is 57, which is also bullish. So makita po natin yung bullishness po niya ay nasa resistance level na po siya, and the next resistance level after this level would be here at 25.50 to 25.50 to 25.60 po yung next resistance level ni Aboitiz Power. So everything is surging in the PSEI, even if it is a profit-taking Friday. So BDO, tingin ko aakyat to. Oh, not much. So it had a low yesterday. Closing price po niya is 98.50. Ngayon nasa 101.80, which is a recovery. However, the stock is still bullish. I'm sorry, it's still sideways to bearish. Kasi if we will draw Darvas box, and actually the Darvas box can start here. Yan po yung movement niya ni BDO, no? So nasa 100 po yung minimum. or yung support. At sa 107 po yung 106 to 107 po yung resistance level. And that has been the pattern since March 15. And up to now, it is that pattern. So, in a few days, maaring umakyat yan to reach a 106 level, which you can sell, tapos babagsak po uli yan sa 100 to 99, 98 level. So, in general, it is sideways in movement. SMPH, another good news siguro ito. Yes, tumuloy po yung kanyang breakout. So, dire-diretso po siya. Actually, this is already resistance level. Pero the next resistance after this level would be here already at 38.60 to 38.70. The sentiment is bullish rather, as our indicators are below the candlesticks and the closing price is higher than our moving averages. And then after SMPH, Pure Gold. So one of my favorite stocks po ito. Naku, talagang dire-diretso si Pure Gold. Pataas ng pataas, 39.25 na po. And RSI is at 64.24. So since natanggal siya sa standard index to the small cap index, the opposite po remained because Pure Gold is surging. So instead na bumagsak, tumaas pa. And why not? Because it is a pandemic stock and undervalued po yung presyo ni Pure Gold. Ang totoong presyo po niya is 54. So dito po, ang next resistance level based on technicals is 41. Pero look at the potential of the stock. It can go as high as dito po, 52. Actually, pwede pong ma-reach yung target price na 54 based on technicals. That is the highest level that it can get. Pero based on fundamentals, 54 din po yung presyong tina-target natin. And it is now bullish as the RSI is already at 64. The next is MEG. MEG, tingin ko is tumaas din to. So it further moved up by 17 centavos. Actually, there is a gap. Meron pong gap dito. And somehow that gap will have to be filled. Pero 330 na po si Mega World. At kung titingnan po natin, yung target price po based on fundamentals ni MEG, tingnan po natin. 430 po ang target price ni Mega World, or an upside of about 45%. So nasa 313 na po siya, 430 po yung upside po niya is about 40%. So ang masasabi ko lang po dito is it is already in a bullish level as the RSI is already at 55. And the next resistance level for MEG would be here at 360 to 370 level. So after MEG, Ayala Corporation. So Ayala Corporation, nag-profit taking. Yes, nag-profit taking siya. So naging 779 from 800, losing 21 centavos. Pero bullish pa rin po yan. Kasi maaaring nagko-consolidate lang po yung stock after 3 days of surging upwards. So bullish po ang stock in spite of the fact that nag-profit taking siya today with the RSI at 60, a bullish number. In the meantime, the next resistance level, lagay natin dito sa 820 po. 820, 818 to 820 ang next resistance level ni Ayala Corporation. And then SM, and then SM, I think SM surged also. Nag-profit taking siya. So nagkaroon siya ng breakout yesterday, pero ngayon nag-profit taking siya, pero hindi siya bagsak na bagsak, 980 from a 1,004 yesterday. Nagkaroon ng profit taking. The resistance level that we have to consider next will be the 1,050 to 1,060 level. Then JGS, dapat mag-bounce back na tong JGS kasi resilient stock naman to. Okay, it ended positive. Meron siyang dividend na 38 centavos. If you have JGS, ex-date is June 8. So 58.20, losing 50 centavos the previous day. But the stock is generally bullish as the RSI is at 64.87. So next, and finally, we have TEL. I think TEL should move up because it is a pandemic stock. Yeah, it is already on a bullish level as the closing price 32.20 is above our moving averages. The RSI is also bullish at 60, and TEL gained 37 pesos today. The next resistance level of TEL will be here at 1380 to 1390. Yan po ang ating report sa stock market. May 28, 2021. Thank God it's a Friday. This is Benji Chidoro reminding you, mag-ingat sa COVID at sa mga scam. Magpabakuna na po kayo, no? Schedule po ko for a second shot of Sputnik tomorrow. Kaya kung meron po kayong comorbidity or senior citizen po kayo, coordinate with your LGU magpabakuna. Kasi 61% po ng population, no, ayaw magpabakuna dahil natatakot. Probably because of the stigma of that Deng Vaxia incident, ano, na namamatay yung kanilang mga anak because of that vaccine. Pero hindi po lahat ng vaccine ay ganyan. And one of them is the COVID-19 vaccine na kailangan po natin. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagtangkilik. Enjoy your weekend. Hanggang sa muli. God bless and bye for now.